There we are.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, I'm back. Kind of.
I might be doing most of the talking because Lisa doesn't have a great voice back yet. But
I'm working on it.
Lisa is doing a fabulous project today with the Crafters Workshop products. I'm going to just check on my phone to see if anybody's in here and if somebody could leave a comment. That way we know all of this is working.
Yep.
So it's good to have Lisa back.
Oh, thank you. It was, oh my gosh. It was bad. I was so sick. I have been sick since November. I was ready to jump off a roof or something. And then I got better after the holidays a little bit. And Rich and I went to the mountains. And I was excited to go, to the mountains because our family was coming up. So excited about that. And then Rich and I got COVID. So that was the end of that. Everybody canceled their plans. So we worked it out, in our RV in the mountains. I mean, if you got to be sick, be in the mountains where it's gorgeous, right? Although I didn't see much because I slept most of the time, but hey.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
I think honestly, you said November.
Yeah.
You've kind of been sick since September. You and I both, because I had my, so we're done with the last 5 months. We're moving forward.
So done. So very, very, very done. And I'll tell you one thing right now. I would rather deal with my Crohn's any day of the week than this. This stuff is awful. Okay? It's exactly. It's awful. So
hi, Rebecca.
Rebecca, honey, thank you so much, Becca, for the really cool card. Becca sent me a card when I was sick.
Oh, cute. Here, wait, I'm gonna make you big so I can actually see it.
Okay, there we go.
Oh,
made me this really, really cute card. I loved it so much. And then she put a nice note in here to me, and I'm telling you, I bawled my eyes out, Becca. I lost it. I was crying. I showed my husband. I was like, look.
See?
Yeah.
Good to have friends.
Yes, it is. We have the bestest viewers ever.
We do.
Ever. So I just wanted to say thank you for that because I thought that was pretty awesome.
That is so sweet, Rebecca. Yes.
Yeah. So, other than that, other than, wanting to either jump off a roof or die or something, things are, looks like they're getting better.
Hi, Christine.
So let's just move forward, right? Hi, Christine.
So yes,
I'm seeing comments too. That's pretty cool.
You're seeing comments?
I am.
Oh my goodness. Good.
I am. Yep.
Okay, because we have a new program we're working with, and it's only been a month. And only the person who starts the broadcast can see the comments. So I started it so I would be able to add comments. Can you add comments also?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yep.
They're making the program better all the time.
Yeah, I can see down at the bottom where it says you can post a comment. And
perfect.
Then, yeah. Oh, wow. So then we don't have to worry about who starts what.
Right.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool. So our sponsor today is the Crafters Workshop. Got this cute little sticker from them. And they have a fabulous giveaway they'll show at the end of the show. So to enter for the giveaway, like, share, and comment with the hashtag BellaCrafts. And you'll be entered, and you have until next Tuesday around midnight Central Time to enter because we do the drawing Wednesday mornings. That way people who aren't able to be here live with us are still able to enter because we know we have a lot of people that watch that aren't here live, which we wish everybody would be here live, but then we might crash the system.
I wouldn't mind crashing the system a time or two. But
Wouldn't that be nice?
as long as we're being seen, I'm happy with that. So, good things, you guys. 2022, it better just be all, wine and roses. Well, I don't drink, but if I did, it better be wine and roses.
Tequila.
Okay, tequila. I could have used some of that in the mountains when I was so sick, but yeah.
You slept anyhow. You didn't need
I
it.
I didn't. I slept for days on end. It was crazy. Oh, but yes, I am doing this project with Crafters Workshop, and I'm going to show you guys real quick.
Here,
And then
I'll make it big again.
when we switch cameras, or when Anne pops out, whatever, then or when I switch cameras, I'll show you again. But this is, I don't know if you can tell, guys, but this
It's
is
so
really
cute.
big. It's big. This wood piece is 12 inches. It's a 12-inch circle, which, I did not realize. I ordered it from Amazon and I saw, I read the description. I saw that it was 12 inches, but it didn't dawn on me until I got them that it was 12 inches. And I was like, oh, wow, there's a lot of room to stencil on there. Yeah. Well, I was still
Lots of surface to cover.
Yeah, I still wasn't feeling really good when I ordered it, so maybe that's why I, wasn't really paying that close of attention. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to use the stencils on this, and you're gonna love it. It is so, so fun.
It is. And the Crafters Workshop, they have a ton of stencils. A couple weeks ago, I did an interview with Rebecca Meyer. She's one of their artists. So they have stencils with her, and they have
Yeah, beautiful.
That's part of the giveaway. They have Carmen Medlin. I don't know her.
Yeah,
and they have Julie Faifon Balzer, which I've known for several years, and so
I didn't know Julie had a line with them.
Oh yeah, she's had a line with them for 6 or 8 years, 8 maybe.
Oh, wow.
And then they're also giving away some of their Stencil Butter, which is fabulous, and this is what Lisa is using today. So yes. I am going to go out so Lisa can, I'll let Lisa switch her camera first.
All right.
And then I'll go out so that
let's
do her project.
All right, let's do
And while Lisa is doing her project, I will put links in for, we'd like y'all to go over and like the Crafters Workshop page, their Facebook page. So I'll put that in. And there you go, Lisa. I have you all set up.
I see that. Thank you so very, very much. It's been a little bit since I've been here, and I completely forgot a lot of the stuff that we were supposed to be doing. So anyways, and I'm working on it. I'm working with the new camera because I got tired of my other one doing the autofocus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that this one is going to work okay. But it looks like it's going to be opposite for me now, where before it wasn't. Okay. So this is what we're working on today, guys. This is this beautiful sunflower stencil from the Crafters Workshop. And then also this butterfly stencil over here that I used. And then, of course, this right here is just some foam words that I got from Hampton Art. So I added that to the sign. And then I also added a little bit of flowers. So I'm going to show you really quick how to do this, so I don't lose my voice in the middle of everything. As you can see, so this is a good size. It is 12 inches. And what I did to start with, I didn't want the natural color. I didn't want the natural wood, and I did not want a color. What I wanted was like a whitewash, kind of give it a shabby chic look. So that's exactly what I did to prepare the wood. I just took some white acrylic paint and thinned it out with some water. and then I just brushed it on to give it a, a wash. And then I know you can't really see on this, but then I took a piece of sandpaper, and sanded it a little bit just to kind of give it that rough, shabby chic kind of look. So to start off with, that's what you're going to do. Now, for those of you, if you guys want to try this project, I bought these from Amazon because I get everything from Amazon now. So I bought these from Amazon, and I got 6 of them for, I think they were $15 for 6. And then they also had in the package, I'll show you the package here. They also had some of these awesome bows that I really, really loved, but I didn't want to use it on mine because it was a little bit too big. And then also some twine too for hangers. Now, you don't have to use that if you don't want, but I'm just saying that's what came in the package. So Amazon, if you're interested, let me know for sure, and I can send you the link. Okay, so as I said, to start off, we're going to do a whitewash and then lightly sand this. Okay, and then I'm going to move this out of the way. I need to plug my glue gun in too, in case I need it. There we go. Okay. So, all right. So first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to take the stencil here, and I'm going to flip it over to the back. And then I'm going to take some of this pixie spray. This is from Thermoweb. Okay, I really should have covered my lights or covered my glass, but I forgot. But I think it'll be okay. All right, so we're going to take the pixie spray and just put a thin little coat of pixie spray on the back of your stencil. Okay. So then once you have that done, I'm going to get that out of the way now. Okay. Then what you're going to do is take your stencil. Now, I'm going to give you a little tip. Anytime, and I've said this a number of times when we've been doing our crafting, anytime I'm working with wood or fabric or glass or anything like that, anything other than paper, the majority of the time I will test it out first on something else so I can get my layout done, and I can, see how I want everything to look. And then that way it alleviates a lot of mistakes I have learned through the years. So I found that it makes it a lot easier. And what I did with this is I took a piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. I did the circle with a pencil, traced it on, and then I laid everything out where I thought I wanted it. And then I can transfer it over to my wood. And, as I said, that's not something that you have to do. It's just something that I have learned through the years, through many heartache, that it makes it much easier if you do that. Because then you've got everything all laid out, you know what you're doing, and you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so since I already know where everything is going to be laid out, then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to lay my stencil down and make sure it's straight. Okay, and then we're going to press it down really good. Now, this pixie spray by Thermoweb, this stuff is really, really good, a good stencil adhesive. I mean, when you put it, this it does not move. It just does not move. So I love that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you. This is the Stencil Butter that I used in this project.
It's so pretty.
Isn't it? The colors are so vibrant.
So when you open the jar, put it up close to the camera so that you see how pretty it is.
Let's see. Can you guys see that? There we go. Look at that. And it's got a proper name because it's called Stencil Butter, and it is just like butter. It is thick. Super, super thick. So I really love that. I thought it was pretty cool. So what we're going to do then is I'm going to start with my little palette knife here, and I'm going to start adding my color to my wood. So for this, and as I said, this is really, really thick. So for this, I wanted it that thick. Now, a lot of times you can, when I'm stenciling something, I don't want the paste or whatever I'm using to be, like like really three-dimensional, but I did on this project. So we're going to add all of this, and I'm going to try not to go out on top of my wood. But you're just going to take your little palette knife here. And as you can see, I'm going on the outside of the sunflower stencil. And of course, I had to use the sunflower stencil because this is going to go in my family room with my, family room, I should say my kitchen, because my family room is in Wizard of Oz. Okay, so we're going to add all of this. And put it on there nice and pretty. And as you can see,
thick that is.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm using a lot. I mean, I'm globbing it on here. But I wanted it to be really three-dimensional. So, and you just got to be careful when you get around your other areas if you want to use different colors in those areas. Okay, so we're going to add that. And then what I would normally do if I was, stenciling something. Oh, I forgot that little piece right there. What I would normally do after I get my product laid down, then I would take, I'll show you here in just a second. Let me make sure I get all of that covered. There we go. And it's nice and thick. Love that. Okay. Then what I would normally do is take, well, if I could pick it up, here we go. Take one of these, and then, of course, scrape it off, right? But I don't want to do that with this because I want it to be more three-dimensional. Okay, so once you have the yellow laid down, then the next step, we're going to wipe that off. And then the next step we're going to do is the orange for the center. Look at that orange. Isn't that beautiful?
They are so pretty.
So pretty. Let's do the green first. Let's do the leaves first so I can get that out of the way. And this is the pretty green that I used for this. Okay. So we're going to lay this one down just to get that green in there for my pretty leaves. And if you do make a mistake and you do end up getting the paste on a piece of the wood that you didn't want it on, you don't have to worry about it. What you can do, two things. You can try wiping it off if you get it right away. If you don't, then what you can do is just take a little bit of sandpaper, lightly sand it, and then, if you need to reapply a little bit of the whitewash, then go ahead and do that. But you don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, I made a mistake. It's not going to work. You can totally fix it.
Good to know. Good tip.
Yeah, I got lucky because I did not have issues with this one, but I have in the past with, things that I've stenciled and I've made a mess, and, I'm not the neatest crafter in the world, but that's one of the things that I learned. So you just take it off and sand it and redo it, and then you don't have to worry about, messing your whole project up. Okay, so we're going to put that one away and then wipe off this again. There we go. make sure when you wipe off your palette knives too, guys, that you get not just this part, but that you get your sides here also. Okay, because you're going to get paint on them and it's going to, yeah, if you don't wipe it off, it will come off on your project. Okay, so now we're going to add the orange. Now for this, what I wanted to do is I just wanted to lay down the color. And again, you can see I'm using, quite a bit of paint here. But what I wanted to do with this, once I got this color laid down, then I'm going to take a tool and spread it out a little bit. Just to kind of give it a little bit of, I don't know, texture, dimension. No, not really dimension. Just to kind of give it, so it's not yellow and orange, You want to make sure that it looks pretty. Okay, so once you've got your orange laid down there, then what I did, and you can do this a couple of ways, but I took a stylus that had a, this is probably a medium size ball on the end. It doesn't use whatever you guys have. It doesn't really matter.
You can use a toothpick if you didn't have a stylus. Yeah.
Yep. I also used a paintbrush.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So I just took it and I kind of just pulled the color out a little bit into the yellow.
Making it more realistic. I love that.
Yeah. And then that way too, you want to make sure when you're doing this, that once you go in the yellow, you get that yellow wiped off, because if not, you're going to transfer it back into the orange. So that's the reason why you can see me wiping it off if I've got too much yellow on there. Okay, so we're going to just go around this. Yep, we're getting too much yellow. And just pull this out. And like Ann said, you can use a toothpick, paintbrush. This is a stylus. Anything. Just make it to where you can spread it easier. Okay, and then I went back. Set that off to the side because I'm going to end up putting my arm in it. You watch. Okay, so then I kind of went back with my paintbrush and smoothed it out some in the center. There we go. Okay, just like that. Super easy. This is a very quick and easy project. The longest that you're going to be dealing with this or working on this, the longest time is going to be just letting the paste dry in between stencils. But even that does not take long. Now, because I have a lot of stencil butter on this, it is going to take a little bit longer to dry. But I would say, I think it was about an hour and it was dry. So then I could go on to my butterflies. Okay, so we've got all of our paint down. Now, normally what I would do at this point, I'm going to pull this up. And then normally what I would do is I have a container over here on my desk with water in it so I could throw my stencil in there right away because I don't want anything sticking to my stencil. But I forgot to do that this morning, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. All right, so we're going to pull this off. And then there you have.
Cool.
Isn't that cool? Now, what I love, again, let's put this over here. I don't know. Can you guys see the dimension in that?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. It's hard to see. But yeah, it's not just flat. It's, it comes up, and I really, really love that. Okay, so what you're going to do from this point then is you're going to let this dry. And then once you have this dry, then you're ready to repeat everything that I just did with this butterfly stencil. Okay, and for this one, I use this beautiful blue because it's one of my favorite colors. Yay. This is called ocean blue. Oh, if you guys want names, this is Gamboge, Gamboge is the yellow. I don't know how to pronounce it, but there you go. This is marigold, and then this green is the lime green. Okay, so you've got all the names of the stencils or the paints. Okay, so again, we're going to lay this down. Now, I'm not going to do it, obviously, because this is wet. So you're going to repeat where you're going to put your stencil, pixie spray on the back, lay your stencil down, and then cover it with the blue. And then once you've done that, then what you're going to do is you're going to let it dry again so everything is nice and dry. And then you're just going to add, like I did, I added the words up here with the foam words from Hampton Art. And I laid those out at the top and put a couple little doodads on there. And then I took some mini sunflowers that I have. And I didn't like all these big leaves and stuff because I thought it was just way too much. And I totally did not like this plastic because I don't like plastic artificial flowers. I just don't. So I pulled all of that off because I didn't want any of it. And then what I did is I'm going to show you. Let's move this out of the way here. Is I made a little bouquet. There you go, right there. Made a little bouquet over here. Added a bow. And then, as I said, then I just added the words and stuff on there and added the twine at the top for the hanger. And you're done. That
So
easy.
cute.
Isn't it cute?
Yes.
Love it. And it's my favorite colors.
Yes,
so,
favorite flower, favorite color.
Yep. Because blue and yellow is my very favorite color combination. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do a sunflower. So there you go, guys. Super, super easy. Lots of fun to make and just really special. This would be great for a, not an open house, housewarming.
Yes.
For your friends and family that are having housewarmings or whatever. Make sure that you get their, what am I trying to say? Their decorating and stuff down, So if they don't have sunflowers in their house, in other words, you don't want to do a sunflower. But you can do anything on these. Like Anne showed you all of the cool stencils that they have. They've got tons of them. And they're just really beautiful. So just pick whichever that you like and work it from there. So there you go. Yay. I made it through.
Okay, you're going to switch cameras?
I will. Oh, no. Yes. Wrong camera. Oh my gosh. How did that camera work, guys? I'll have to go look at the...
It didn't have the autofocusing as much, so it was good.
Good. Okay.
I didn't notice, you blurring in and out. I hope that worked for everybody else too. Violet says she is ready for springtime crafting.
Yes. That was another reason why I made this, Violet. I was so tired of being sick in winter and blah, that I just wanted something bright and colorful, just something to make me happy and smile.
Yeah. Yeah. And Violet also said that you sound a bit tired because she hasn't talked this much.
Yeah.
In one time span. I mean, her and I talked yesterday and we kept stopping the conversation so we could stop, but then something else, because we hadn't talked in so long.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I know Rich was, make something easy for this week so your voice doesn't go out, and it went anyways. But I can still talk. So,
well, I am working with the Crafter Workshop Stencils also at 2:00. So in about an hour and a half, I will be live with Lisa again.
That's right.
And I am showing some tips and tricks on how to work with the stencils. I am doing a project, but I'm also showing you different ways to use stencils that maybe you hadn't thought of or hadn't tried yet, because I do like techniques.
Yes.
So that's what I will be sharing. And remember, like, share, and comment with the hashtag Bella Crafts to be entered for the giveaway that the Crafters Workshop is giving away, that we will announce next week.
Yep.
So even if you aren't here live, you can still enter to win.
Yeah, that's something that I have to remember to continue to say, because we want people to know that are watching the replay.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
you still have time, guys. You still have time. And then, of course, this is going to be going up on our blog.
Yes.
So I'm going to be writing instructions, and, I'll have step-by-step photos for everybody. If, you would rather have it that way instead of a video, you can have it both ways. So that will be up probably I think Sunday is when I put.
Usually by Sunday, yeah. I think you
is
make
when
it go live on Sunday. And also, we want everybody to join our group and share what you're doing. If you're not a member of Do You Love to Craft, I put the link in earlier. So we would love to have you join and share everything you're doing, especially like this week if you're working with stencils. I mean, stencils are fun and they have lots of options. So we want to thank the Crafters Workshop for sponsoring today's video.
Yep.
And for Lisa being back healthy enough to be here. So hopefully the sickness is all over for us now.
Yeah, we've had a rough 5 months. It's been
been long.
Hospital, and but that was a switch with you in the hospital and me not. That was a switch, but I would have taken that for you. I would have taken that for you.
I know. As I'm laying there, I'm thinking, gosh, I hate this. But and Lisa does it a lot. You're used to it. Yeah, that's not what I do. But it's all good. So
it is. Yep.
We want to thank you all for joining us. And Violet says she'll be here at 2, and I'm sure Rebecca will be. And if you all want to come back at 2:00 Central Time, I will be sharing. It's all over here, all in a messy pile. I'll get it all organized.
Perfect. Okay. All right. We'll see everybody in about an hour and a half.
Thank you.
Yep. Until then, don't forget to take some time to craft, because it's good for your soul.
Yes,
it really is.
Yes.
All right, you guys, take care. We'll see you in an hour and a half.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.